Hello everyone, my name is Amber Frederick and I am currently enrolled in the Masters of Instructional Technology program at Fort Hays State University. I attend Fort Hays State University as a virtual college student and have done so for the last 5 years. I'm looking forward to the end. It is coming really fast and close and near. To let you know a little bit about myself, I am from the great southern state of Louisiana. For those who don't know about Louisiana, it's quite a different culture, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So to give you an example, I primarily speak English. However, I do speak some Cajun French, which is something that I learned from my elders and generations that came before me. If you're interested in learning a little bit more, you can press play and watch the video. But if I was to greet you, I would say "Comment ça va?" which means "How are you doing?" And that's just something that we usually do. And usually your response would be "C'est bon," which is good, or "C'est pas bon," which is not good. But I know it's something different, and it's very interesting for those of you who may not know about it. So please check it out. I would really appreciate it. So as a full-time job now, I am employed at a small Christian college preparatory school. We focus on getting students prepared for what's in their future and also on growth mindset. My typical role is teaching primarily middle school science, 5th and 6th grade. I do facilitate for an online course here at school for 9th grade physical science, and I also am support for Math Lab. I support with math, but I also support with English and any other subject that's needed, because of course students' success depends on all subjects. If I had to give you a critical reflection on how my school administrator demonstrates knowledge of federal and state school laws and school policies, I'd have to say that, in all honesty, this is my first year teaching. Things are completely different for me. A lot of the teachers that I teach with have significant experience in education. One has 18 years, one has 20 plus years, one has 6 years. So a lot of them already know the laws and what's expected of them by the state and school board. However, when it comes to me, I feel like they only talk about it on an as-needed basis. And so I'm learning as I go. In reference to my own personal knowledge, I did one case study in educational leadership, which focused on student privacy rights and school weapon laws. And so I know a little bit about student privacy, and I know about the weapons. But as far as for school policies, I have a school policy book. I know that as a teacher, I'm a mandated reporter. So if I see or suspect anything suspicious as far as for a child's safety, I am to report the knowledge and then have someone else investigate. I know that it's very important to keep weapons off of the grounds so that we can keep our students safe. Also, another thing is corporal punishment, which is not exercised in many states, but in Louisiana it is. And what I mean by corporal punishment is that we still paddle kids for misbehavior. I was actually speaking to someone the other day who has been doing a study, and they say that Louisiana has one of the lowest success rates in regards to education, whereas states north of us do not exercise corporal punishment, and they have higher scores. So it's believed that corporal punishment does not help. So I'm interested to see how the outcome is for that. As far as for what I plan to do in order to learn more about educational law is that I'm going to take this class first, and I'm going to see some of the most important things that I really should know, because I do believe that this class is going to introduce those things to me. But in regards to the future, I can continue to educate myself on matters as things arise or, questions come up. And I can always seek advice for trusted administrators for future instances. That is all. It was nice to meet all of you virtually, and I hope you all have a great course.